Now moving on to the JavaScript files. I only have one JavaScript file for the entire project, so these files are empty because I do not have any uses for them. I just put them there in case I needed them. So in this file we have here, I just use this file to animate the slideshow so that it can generate the same amount of dots for the same amount of slides that we have for the slideshow, and also animate the slides from going from left to right. So as you can see here, initialize, this means that it will count how many slides we have and generate that much new dot. So as you can see here, counter dot append child new dot. So this counter is the in the HTML. As we go in the HTML, it's the home. So this counter is in this section. So this is empty by default, but it will fill up as we load the page because it will count how many slides we have and append new dots corresponding to the number of the length of count of that. And we have the new dot function, which will generate a new dot, a new div with a class dot. Then this function, the slideshow function. So what we did here is first we initialize, or we got the length of the slides, and for each slide in the slides we set this display to be none so that it doesn't show up. And then I set the background color of the dot to be accent color. And then the current slide, I will set the display to be flex so that it show up. And then the dots to be color powder for the current slide. Then I increment the current slide counter, and then modulo it with the length of the slide so that it doesn't overflow. And then set the timeout for this function to be every 5 seconds.